Facebook Live, we have arrived. One more time. Y'all, let's get it in.
Conference muted. Conference recording started.
I want to thank everybody for chiming in. This is Watchman Derrick Yisrael, also known as Pastor Derrick, on the Early What I See the Scripture Study and Prayer Line on this 14th day in October 2022. Hallelujah. Let me see. Let me thank y'all real quick. Demina, good to see you in here. Matty Yahoo, what's up with it? Elder Yosef holding it down. Hallelujah. Got my mom in here as well. Bless you, mother. Got Kev in here. I think my mom is having an eye surgery. I don't think today, but I know she's testing today anyway. But we'll continue to pray for my mama's eyes. Hallelujah. That'll be successful. Venetia, good to see you in here. Demina, Boca Tove, good to see you in here as well. Manny, what's up with it? I'll see you in a couple of minutes, huh? Yep, you and I be together. Y'all permit up at the school. Hallelujah. Matty Yahoo, what's up with it? I'm trying to let the Most High tell me what to teach. Let me think. I just gotta let him talk to me real quick. Time flies, buddy. Okay, let me teach. Let me see. All right, y'all. Let's see. Did I do that right? Shit. Okay, I will do it like this. Let's go to James this morning. Let me see. Just to, here we go. Okay. Yeah. I want y'all to see this, so let's rock. Tia, what's up with it? Good to see you in here. My big bro, what you know, man? Phew! What it do? Don Deems in the building. There go Tia tagging like she do. I am so not mad at that. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. James, y'all. Who know James' actual name? Type it in the thing. Who know James' actual name? It's not James. That's what they named you. Who know James' actual name? Type it in there. I need James' actual name. If y'all know it, type it in the thing for us. Hallelujah. James. Andre Woods, good to see you in here. QQ. James 1:16. Nobody typing it in. Can't nobody tell me what James' name is? That's some homework. Tell me James' name. James 1:16. Look what it say. Do not err, my brother, my beloved brethren, right? Y'all with me? Do not err. Do not err, my beloved. If you look it up, it means don't be, you're right, Tia. She got the name. Um, do not err, my beloved brother, means do not be deceived. Are y'all with me? Don't be deceived. Destiny Dunn, good to see you in here. We in James 1:16. Young Faithful in the building. Barbara, pull up a chair. Do not be deceived. Do not err. Right? What is he talking about? Every good and perfect, every good gift and perfect gift is from above and cometh down from the Father of lights, right? With whom there is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. In other words, he's the same today, yesterday, and forevermore. In other words, he ain't changing. Banks, good to see you in here. In other words, when you look at Torah and then you look at the New Testament is the fulfillment of Torah. It's not a new Besorah. That's why in Hebrews, the letter to the Hebrews, 3 and 4 was saying that the Besorah was preached to the children of Israel in the wilderness. It was a Besorah, a gospel concealed. The New Testament is the Besorah, the gospel revealed. Are y'all with me? Yeah, he's the same. Didn't he say it in Deuteronomy 30? He said, when you're in your land of captivity, you're going to come to yourself. And you're going to be confronted. You're going to remember. You're going to repent. And you're going to come back to the teachings, to the commandments that I gave you here this day. Yamina Yahoo, good to see you in here. Are y'all with me? So don't be deceived. 16th verse, do not err. Meaning don't be deceived. Listen, every good and every perfect gift is from above. So our true history came from above. Our true assignment came from above. The way of salvation come from above. That's why, literally, if you pay attention, history is his story. That's not Yah's story. It's man's story. That's a wicked people that don't like Yah's point of view. His story, his account of what happened. Just like a police report, their account. That's not what happened. You lying, officer. Are y'all with me? Not all of them, but the majority. Rhonda Ponder, good to see you in here. Pastor Kim Tinsley, good to see you in here. James 1:16. So 16, do not err, which means don't be deceived. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, that cometh down from the Father of lights, in whom there is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. He's solid. We can depend on him. Period. When you look at the accounts of life and how accurate the Bible is, like I say, it's mind-boggling. What causes that not to be so apparent to the world is because of the deception of the fallen, the deception of the enemy, the spirit of darkness, confusing, taking credit. Yeah, like I told y'all, I'll tell you again, Trenda, good to see you in here. But I'm gonna tell you again, we in James 1:16, Trenda. Like I told y'all before, I tell you again that the Most High is the one that said, if I shut up heaven, that there be no rain. That was letting you know that he was the one that's going to take away the future food. And if I send a locust to devour the land, he's the one that's going to destroy the present food. Denise Wilkins, good to see you in here. And if I send pestilence among my people, he's the one that's going to send famine and pestilence, diseases amongst his people. Why? If my people, which are called by my name, will humble themselves and pray, seek my face and turn from their wicked ways. He's the one that did it, but who's taking the credit for it? They are. Because the word is going to come to pass. He's the one that dried up the river Euphrates so the armies can come on by. He's the one that's setting up the showdown to pay this earth for what they did to his children. It's him. Again, every good gift and every perfect gift comes from above. His spirit comes from him, his spirit, his word, coming down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. He's not changing. Yeah, the word is going out of his mouth, and it's not going to return void, but it's going to accomplish what he pleased. And he pleased his word to come out of his mouth, come down 75 generations to save the believer. Good to see you in here, Denise Wilkins, if I didn't say that already. Yeah, he sent his word on the mission, came down 75 generations, stopped at the 42nd generation at Abraham. Yeah, the word stopped at Abraham to choose whose flesh he was going to use for the word to continue the journey on to salvation. He stopped at Abraham because Abraham had the needed ingredient, which was faith in a man. So he parked at the 42nd generation. His word did. Parked at the 42nd generation to say, I'm going to use your flesh so that the word could be born. Your seed, singular, not the seeds as the many. One singular seed. He parked it, snatched that faith, then killed his flesh. Y'all heard me. When he left his flesh alone, he slept with Hagar, started a whole nother religion. The Islamic movement. Ishmael. He came back and said, no, it's going to be by promise, Isaac. And he waited until his flesh was dead, and he waited until his wife's flesh was dead, so neither one could take credit, so that no flesh will glory in his sight. I chose your flesh so that the word can be born. And then I canceled your flesh because all I wanted was your faith. Are y'all with me? Just believe me. You ain't got nothing to do with this. Just trust and believe. I got this. I had it from the beginning only if Adam would have believed me. Are y'all with me? So listen. 18th verse then says, of his own will begat he us with the word of truth. I'm telling y'all, the Father of lights, the perfect gift that came down from above is the word of truth. Of his own will begot he us with, how he do it? How did he begot us? Right? With the word of truth, that we should be a kind of first fruits of his creation. Right? We're the results of the first fruit. Of what the word, being born of the word. Yeah. We're the first fruit of being born again, born of the word. The conclusion of the matter, the conclusion of Jeremiah 31 through 34, that he was going to enter into a new covenant with the house of Yisrael. Not as he did with our forefathers when he took them by the hand and brought them out of Egypt. No. This time it's going to be written on the tables of our heart. We're going to be resurrected through the Ruach. Yeah, we're going to be born again through the Ruach. Kim Yana, good to see you in here. When James 1 and 18 now. Are y'all with me? 18th verse. Look what it say. Of his own will begat he us with the word of truth, that we should be the first kind of first fruits of his creatures. Listen. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. I taught this. Let's rock it again. Listen. Because we're the first fruits of a new creation, and we're born with a salvation that is nothing weak about it. It's no change in it. It's not iffy. It's not up and down. It's not questionable. We need to bow down. Listen, because we're born of the incorruptible seed, listen, we should be quick, swift, right? Swift to hear. Are y'all with me? Quick to pay attention. Quick to. You're not supposed to be slow. quick to see, to assess the situation. Quick, right? So we should let everyone be swift to hear, adhere, pay attention. I'm going to open it back up again. Listen, here is a carnal way of taking in information, to hear, to see, to smell, to taste, to feel. When the Bible talks about seeing and hearing, it's inclusive to all of it, but it's from a spiritual standpoint. Frank, good to see you in here. We're in James 1:19 now. Are y'all with me? So when you hear, don't go carnal on me. Because be quick to see, be quick to smell, be quick to taste, be quick to pay attention to what's going on. It's what it's saying. Pastor Jones, congratulations, you and your beautiful wife, man. Many more years of happiness. Tiffany Graham, good to see you in here as well. We're in James 1:19. Are y'all paying attention? Listen. Wherefore, my brethren, let every man be quick, right? To hear. It could be quick to see, like I said, quick to hear, quick to smell, quick to taste, quick to feel, quick to assess the situation. That's our job, right? But slow to speak. Now, if the hear isn't like singular, it's more plural in nature, so is speaking. Speaking means slow to respond, slow to say something, slow to react. You're supposed to be fast to assess the situation, but slow to respond. Because you can respond in the flesh. You can respond wrong. You can damage some stuff. You can mess some stuff up. Listen, because we're the first kind of first fruits. We're born again. If any man be in the Mashiach, in the Messiah, he's a new creation. Old things have passed away. Behold, all things have become new. We're different. Are y'all with me? We're different. We're not what we used to be, nor are we like the world anymore. We're born again. Yeah. The world is waiting for the manifestation of the sons and the daughters of Yah. Slow down. Slow down. You can mess something up. You can say something wrong. You can respond wrong. You can accuse somebody of something that they're innocent of. If you walk like a duck and they quack like a duck and they sound like a duck, most of the time it's a platypus. You thought it was a duck, didn't you? Listen. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, right? To adhere, to look and see what's going on. Slow to speak, slow to respond, and slow to wrath, and slow to go off. Are y'all with me? Look what the 20th verse say. Why? Because the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of Yah. So that was a procedure. You want to stop putting your foot in your mouth? You want to stop having to apologize every 5 minutes? T, what's up with it? Young Lane in the building. Good morning. You know we love you, man. Always good to see you in here. Want to see you more, too, man. Come on, man. We love and like you. We in James 1:19. Did y'all see the progression, though? Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift, quick to pay attention, but slow to respond, right? And slow to wrath. It's a progression. Slow down, because if you respond in wrath because you was quick to respond, right? You wasn't quick to assess the situation because you assessed it wrong. You're supposed to be fast to know what's really going on. Fast as you possibly can. Don't just jump to conclusions. Are y'all with me? You don't want to jump to so many people are dead because people jump to conclusions. Oh, he's snitching. You don't know what the heck you talking about. Oh, she did it. No, she didn't, and she dead now because you opened your mouth. because you run in your mouth and quick and slow to assess. That's not assessing, that's accusation. That's an assumption. You done jumped the gun and popped off at the mouth, and they ain't done nothing you talking about. They're completely innocent. And so folks then is quick to jump on the lie and then go ride. And people died. Oh, I'm telling you the truth. Latricia Johnson, Boca Tove, good to see you in here. So look at the 19th verse. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to pay attention. Even when it comes to the signs of the time. I was talking day-to-day operations, but you need to know the signs of the time. You need to know what time it is. Is it time to go to the club? Is it to still getting drunk and high? Is it time to be a dope fiend? Loose? Hopping on mattresses with folks? Is that what time it is? Do you know what time it is? You need to be quick to assess what time it is. Yeah. And then slow to respond. Slow down. Kiss me and I kiss you back. No, wait a minute. This is an illegal kiss. If I respond too fast, I'm going to kiss you back. You look kind of good. No, slow down. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, you over there cheesing and smiling. You go with your first notion, your flesh, and say, let's have at it. No, slow down. Swift to this ain't right. Swift to come to conclude, this ain't right. This is not Yah. This is not Yah. Wait a minute. So quick to see, this is not Yah, but slow down, then don't move. Because whether it's Yah or not, you move too fast, your flesh will grab something. Get you involved in something that you shouldn't be involved in. Quick to see what it is, and then, I'm not about to get mad. I'm not about to act a fool. No impulse. No, that fleshly impulse. Slow down. No, I'm not getting in that car. No, I'm not going with them. No, thanks for the offer, but no thank you. Yeah. You talking good, Demeanor. Wherefore, my beloved brother, let every man be swift to pay attention, but slow to respond, and definitely slow to wrath. Because if you move too fast, you like impulsive, short-tempered, fly off at the handle, you're going to end up responding in your wrath. Yeah, your flesh is going to lead your life, lead you straight off a cliff. It will destroy you. Folks that's impulsive, they quit. They're going to respond to their flesh. Feed me. Flesh hollering, feed me. And they're going to feed it. Because they moving to slow down. Tell your flesh no. Fast. Pray. Study to be quiet like the Bible say. Shh. Go pray before you move. Yeah. Acknowledge him in all your ways, and he'll direct your path. Oh, we talking this morning. Solomon, good to see you in here. We're in James 1:19 now. Are y'all with me? Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to assess, but slow to respond. And slow to get angry, because if you act on it in anger, look what this happens. Jazzy, good to see you in here. We're in James 1:20 now. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of Yah. So when you move too fast, you're gonna respond in your flesh. You got to assess whether your response to what's going on, did it come from Yah or did it come from your fallen nature, from your wicked nature, from the nature that was baptized into his death, enabling you to rise up to walk in the newness of life. You don't want to resurrect that joker to handle the situation. That joker is quick to do something. Yeah, the one that was baptized, when the word came and you agreed to repent, turn from that wicked person yourself. You turn from that person and allow that person to be baptized into his death so you can spiritually rise up to walk in the newness of life. If you moving too fast, you're going to end up screwing, cussing, getting drunk and high, running your mouth, being disrespectful, a thief, rude. because you're still operating in that old man. That's why you got to slow down. We just don't run and just do stuff. Slow down. I know how you felt. Somebody disrespect you. You don't like that. Slow down. Quick to feel the disrespect, but slow down in the response to the disrespect. Because if you move fast, you're gonna operate in your flesh, and your flesh is going to do the fool. And if your goal is to work the righteousness of Yah, then you got to slow down. Teresa, good to see you in here. We're in James 1 and 20 now. Boker Tov. Miss Baka. For the wrath of man, 21st, for the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of Yah. So look what it say. Because of that, that's what wherefore mean, right? Because of that, lay apart all filthiness, right? Filthiness is like moral filth. People do moralist thing. Why you do that? That was scandalous. That's your friend. Ain't that your friend husband? That was scandalous. What you do that for? What you say that for? Why are you acting that way? Do you want to know the conclusion of being rectified with Yah? Is the 10 Commandments with the stone gone? And the first 4 teach you how to react and correspond with the Most High. And the last 6 teach you how to respond and interact with each other. Mark Logan, good to see you in here. And did you know in your flesh can't do that? That's why the stone is gone. That's what Jeremiah 31 through 34 was talking about, the removal of the stone, which is the removal of your flesh, your natural sinful nature, your Adam nature is the stone. The word on that Adam nature don't mix, because we ain't going to obey him. We're not spiritual. That's why in Romans the 7th chapter, that's what Shaul, they call him Paul, y'all. So that's what Paul was talking about. Paul was talking about, I want to obey him, but I can't. I hate to go against him, but I find myself doing it. Oh, wretched man that I am, who shall deliver me from the body of this death? The Most High did. Jeremiah 31 through 34. By his word on stone, remove the stone, because he's the same today, yesterday, and forevermore. The word's still right. The word that he told them on Mount Sinai was right, and it still is. Zeno, good to see you in here. The word is still right. Yeah, he said in your land of captivity, you was going to wake up and come to yourself and wake up. He said, then I'm going to rescue you. Get you out of the situation because you now finally learned your lesson. I had to give you 400 hard ones for you to finally learn your lesson. Are y'all with me? Wherefore lay apart, 21st verse, listen. Grand risings, young lady, listen. Wherefore lay apart, again in James 1 and 21. But wherefore lay apart all moral filthiness. Yeah. Filthiness. Moral filth. Don't nobody like filth. People look at a countertop or a nasty bathroom. You ever been in somebody's house and they, okay, we ain't gonna go there. Have you ever been in a gas station with a nasty bathroom? We'll go to the gas station. We ain't gonna say your buddy's house, okay? We ain't gonna even say your house. It's filthy. Isn't it terrible? No. What's filthier than that is people's actions. Some people live in a moral filth. They'll do anything. Man, I done seen some stuff. I done seen some real beautiful looking people that move so filthy and smooth. It's so filthy you wouldn't believe they would do it. That's how they get away with it. There's no way anyone is that filthy. Yes, you got some filthy folks. Yeah, well, we ain't got to go that filthy. You got some folks that calling on y'all that's filthy in their conduct. They will steal from you. They will reward good for evil. That's filthy. Someone was really good to you, and you turn around and reward them with evil. I was looking at a story with the Watchman, what's his name? My friend too, Watchman Yahoo, and his wife Deborah. But I was watching them about a story. I seen the story, so I clicked on it. And this young man, one of his friend's son, let this youngster in his house. This youngster was like 20, and he wasn't but like 25, maybe 27 maximum. But he was in his mid to latter 20s, and he let a 21-year-old Alyssa, good to see you in here. But he let him in his house, and he was homeless. Let him in his house and was helping him. But then when it came time to pay rent, he didn't pay. So the young man said, you can't live here without paying. And he was kind enough to pack him up and was taking him to another residence where he can live. While he was taking him there, dude put out a gun and shot him 4 times, killed him, and threw him out the car, his own car, threw him out on the road and stole his car. That's filthy. How do you sleep at night when somebody's good to you? Somebody good to you, and you turn around and reward evil. She trusted you, and you slept with her spouse. Stuff like that. His spouse. Yeah. Supposed to be his Ace Boone Coon, his homeboy. Slept with filthy. That's filth. Yeah. And superfluity of naughtiness. A superfluity of naughtiness is a level of naughtiness that flows. Like living a filthy life to the point that the word can't work in your life. Because you're too stingy, you're too self-centered, fickle, sometimey, hold grudges. Some folks got to back up and when people come up missing, you'd be surprised the reasons. Some people are so filled with holding grudges, so the victim, not realizing that they've been victimizers. How's a victimizer gonna cry about a victim to the point that you can't forgive? Soror, good to see you in here. Always, young lady. Did I say always? Yeah, I did. We're in James 1:21. Are y'all with me? Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness, humility. Because Yah's going to instruct us. See, we're new creations in him. You want the conclusion of the word on stone, the commandments of Yah? Brianna, good to see you in here always. We're in James 1:21 now. But lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness and receive with meekness. It takes humility. A humble person is able to know what's going on. Wise as serpents, right? But harmless as doves. That's kind of like what he's going with this. Serpents know you there quick. Swoop, turn. But you know how they don't move? They right there on you, though. And they're assessing the situation. Should I strike? Should I bite? Back up. Warning, that should be, sharp as serpents, but harmless as a dove. I'm not biting. A dump snake just go crazy, right? Wherefore lay apart all filthiness. Listen, all of it. Lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness. Just naughty by nature. Yeah. They was proud, huh? They like that name? Naughty by nature? Okay, well, that's not good. Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness. Why you think folks act a fool? Because you got names like naughty by nature. Yeah, and we like that. Oh, that's my favorite. Naughty by nature. That's not good. Watch what you say. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Numbskull. What are you saying? No, I'm just asking what you're saying. Numbskull's my partner, little cousin. I like Numbskull, tell you the truth. But listen to what you're saying. Just listen to what, be careful. Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness. Yeah. And receive with meek, humble yourself. What y'all say, I know how I feel. And the Bible said the spirit lusts against the flesh, and the flesh against the spirit, or the spirit, the flesh lusts against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. These are contrary to one to another, so you can't do what you want to do. Don't think something wrong with you because you don't feel like doing what's right. There's nothing wrong with you. Well, there's something wrong with you. Don't get it twisted. But there's nothing abnormally wrong with you. Can I put it that way? You're suffering from what everybody is suffering from. We were all born in sin and shaped in iniquity. We all got this carnal nature that's enmity against Yah, that's not subject to the law of Yah, neither indeed can be. The impossible fallen nature that don't agree with Yah. We all got that. That's why you got to slow down. You got to be quick, wise as serpents, but harmless as doves. You got to be quick to pay attention. Oh, they just disrespected me. You peep that fast. Wise as serpent, but harmless as dove. But I'm not here for that. I'm not trying to fight fire with fire. I'm not gonna be overcome by evil, but I'm gonna overcome evil with good. Why? Because we're the first fruit. We're part of the first fruits, the resurrection from the dead. We're on the other side of death. Yeah. The death has been satisfied through the blood of the Mashiach. We're on the other side of that. Except a seed fall to the ground and die, it abideth alone. But then the life come forth and the tree come forth. And now it's food for folks. Now it's shelter for folks. We're on the other side of death. We're on the other side of the 400. We were supposed to be, now I'm talking to the Hebrews bloodline, but we were supposed to be the head nation because of Yah, not because of our own righteousness, because of Yah being Abraham's seed. He chose Abraham because of his faith. We're supposed to be a children of faith, not of the flesh, because he killed his flesh before the promised son was born, Isaac, because your flesh don't glory in his sight. Your flesh don't have nothing to do with this. Kill that. Humble yourself. Kill the flesh. Kill what it look like, smell like, taste like, sound like, and feel like to you. Kill that. Check that at the door. He's the door, y'all. Check it at the door and then enter in. Narrows the way that leads to life. Check all that other stuff. That other stuff that can't fit in the kingdom. Lead the drugs and the ill will and the fornication and adultery and all that old mess. Because the stone is gone. Now it's his word. That the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us, who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit. It's the righteous part of the law. The Ruah, his spirit. He's love. Let love abide. All that rituals and all that, lead us, check that at the door. Walk in the Ruah, the meaning, the fulfillment of it. The fulfillment of the law. Wherefore lay it apart. We got some cleaning up to do. We should be looking in the mirror of the word humbly. In other words, you look in the mirror of the word at yourself. It reflects you, and it will tell you where you at. I'm telling you, read. Read and meditate in the word. The word will tell you exactly where you at. It's a mirror. It's a spiritual mirror. It's different from a fleshly mirror. We're looking in the natural mirror, fixing our eyes and all, more women than men, I hope. Well, that times we living in. Let me check that. Let me slow down. Anyway, you looking in the natural mirror, fixing, make sure you all put together. You put your little face on. Well, spiritually, when you get into the mirror of the word, reading the word is the mirror. When you meditate in the word or read the word, it will reflect you. And it will tell you exactly where you at. It'll tell you if you're lustful, if you're rude, if you're mean, if you're unfaithful, if you're stingy. Yeah, it told you. Those of you who are stingy, you know it. You know it. You know that what you do is for your flesh, and that's what it's for. It's not for the kingdom. It's not the word teaches part of your money is supposed to be for kingdom, not yours, because you stingy. But the word will tell you that. A preacher come along like me will reaffirm what you already told you when you looking in the mirror of the word. But look what it say. Wherefore lay apart all filthiness. You're filthy. And the word will show you. You know, just like you looking in the mirror. Wash your face. Get the sleep out your eyes. Your face is filthy in the natural mirror. Well, the spiritual mirror will reveal to you that you got some changing to do. And the believer is willing to make those changes. I'm telling you that. How many of y'all willing to look in the mirror of the word and make the necessary changes? Put a 1 in there. If you willing to. If you willing to make the change. You're looking in the mirror of the word. You're reading. You meditating in the word. You listening to the word. The word is coming forth. You examine the word. Discerning Yah's body. He was willing to die to put you in a position to hear the word. And the word will come challenge you, stretch you, pull you, transform you by the renewing of your mind, so you'll be able to prove what's good, acceptable, and its perfect will. How many of y'all willing to do that? Put a 1 in there. Put a 1 in there. Because when we're looking in the mirror of the word, we're supposed to lay apart all filthiness. You washing your face. And superfluity of naughty has been naughty by nature for a long time. That is a true statement, though. Naughty by nature. We were born in sin and shaped in iniquity, but we don't want to be like that. We don't want to claim that. Because if any man be in the Mashiach, he's a new creation. Old things have passed away. Behold, all things have become new. Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive. See, you put that away so you can receive what? The reflection, the power, to wash your face. The power to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. The power to be clean. We're clean through the words which he have spoken unto us. The Bible says. It's the Sefer. The Sefer says. And receive with meekness and grafted word, which is able to do what? Save your souls. I want to be saved. How many of y'all want to be saved? Put a 5 in there if you're willing to do what it takes to be saved. I'm going to ask y'all to bless you right now. Put a 5 in there. If you're willing to do what it takes, even if it's telling yourself no, even if it's to deny yourself, put a 5 in there if you're willing to do what it takes. I mean, don't just put it in there, y'all. Put it in there if you're ready to walk away from drugs. Being a drunk, being unfaithful to Yah, not walking in the call on your life, not being faithful to ministry, fickle and funny style, walking around here so lonely, you're horny, animal in heat. I'm done with that. I'm tired of that. I don't like you walking around here like just, oh my goodness. Put a 5 in there. Put a 5 in there. I got 5 on. Put a 5. Come on, y'all. Yeah, get rid of filth, moral filth, y'all. Yeah. Get rid of filth and the filthiness and humble yourself and receive the word. He ain't going to do nothing but save you if you do it. I dare you to put it away. He ain't going to do nothing but save you. He gonna send his word to transform you into his image. And we know when he come, we're going to be just like him. Because the word is going to have free course in us and transform us. Causing us to walk in perfection. Which ain't nothing but maturity. Being mature in truth. Mature in righteousness. Is that all right? I feel encouraged. I feel encouraged and I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to get it done today. I got 5 on it as well. Let's pray. Spirit of the Most High, we love you and thank you for this opportunity to come before you humbly to know how gleaning in the truth of thy word. Thy word is truth. We thank you for this opportunity. Oh, we don't want to err. We don't want to err. We don't want to go against you in no way. We know that our evil nature don't work your righteousness, so we're going to slow down because we want to work your righteousness in this earth. We want to be that righteous seed. world is waiting for the manifestation of the sons and the daughters of Yah. Choose me, I'll go. I'll be that. I'll be that example. Now save me that I might be an example to help you save others, even through my life. And we'll be careful to give you the praise through that method and the honor and the kabod, the glory, not only now but forever. In the matchless name of Yahushua, we humbly pray. Hallelujah, Yahuwah, and Amen. That was breakfast, y'all. The breakfast of champions. I pray we take that word throughout the day into the weekend, into the Shabbat, where we'll further rest from our flesh. You know, the Shabbat is rest, right? Resting from our works. You know our works was sin, right? Born in sin and shaped in iniquity. You know you can do good on the Shabbat, right? He asked him, which one of y'all, your animal fall in a hole, you're not going to go get it? You know they're going to go get it because it's the good thing to do. It's the right thing to do. You can do good on the Shabbat, but you need to rest from your mess. Rest from your works, which is sin. And let's work the works of righteousness, which is Yah's word. All right? All right. Love y'all. Thank everybody that pushed the share button. Thank you for sharing your platforms with the word. Thank everybody that tagged. That's the way you witness. You tell people, come on in. Yeah, I love witnessing. I thank everybody for tagging. And thank everybody that financially supports this ministry. If the word is supporting you, you should support the ministry. And I thank everybody to walk in that obedience. Y'all want to pray on the line or even give commentary on the word? Some of y'all I know got to go about your day. Do what you got to do. But those of you that want to pray and or give commentary on the word, all you got to do is dial 302-202-1102, extension 815648. Is that all right? 302-202-1102, extension 815648. Love y'all. Y'all be brute. Baruch Shalom. I'm gone.